Thank you to BetUS for sponsoring this video. As you can see, the Week 3 odds are already up. You got BetUS bringing you the best odds with the quickest service. You go check out that Week 3 matchup for your Baltimore Ravens. You can see you can grab the pick'em and the over. You throw that in a nice little parlay, throw $100 down on that, and it's going to net you $252 when that hits. You got two teams that are going to be angry coming off losses. I think this goes to a high-scoring affair. Go ahead, lock that in. Check out all of the lines that are already up there. Use code YouTube150 for a 150% deposit match on your first three deposits up to a total of $2,000. That's money straight in your pocket that you can put on bigger bets. Thank you to BetUS for sponsoring.
What is going on, everyone? It's your guy Cole Jackson back here on Road Graders, powered today by BetUS, and we are going to be talking about the development of these pass rushers. We saw it last year with Kyle Van Noy. He stepped in, was an absolute demon, career highs in his pass rush metrics. But Odafe Oweh, known for being almost Oweh, comes out last week with a breakout game, 3 sacks. And really what I want to take a look at is just some of the development in his pass rush arsenal that has gotten him there. And this is just one of those cases, you guys, if you followed me for a while, I get really excited when we can see subtle differences made by positional coaches. And you can see Chuck Smith's fingerprints all over this. Excited to talk about it. If you guys are excited to watch it, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit subscribe if you're new here, drop a comment down below, and let me know what you guys think of the Baltimore Ravens pass rush. Probably one of the upsides from this game that we're reviewing now. One of the things that stood out in a good way. So we're going to start with Odafe Oweh's 3 sacks. So let's break it down. Let's run this one through. Right side here against left tackle Colton Miller. And we're just going to see a nice little edge rush here. Just bending and finishing. So how did this happen? Absolutely love this. Couple things to point out. So as he's going to attack Miller, first of all, first step. His first step is just so explosive, works vertically upfield, and creates that short corner opportunity just by simple, quickness. So as you can see here, Miller comes out in a 45, and as he does, he's leaning with that left hand. Why is my screen brush popping up here? Screen brush. There we go. Left hand's coming up here, trying to attack. Oweh notices that, and you're going to see right here, attack inside with that inside hand and knock away with his right hand. So there's that little club move. So boom. Now, this is very effective against a single hand because, and you guys know I like to talk about leverage, complete lack of leverage. You're just reaching out with one hand. So he's going to plant here. And by planting here, he's kind of stunting that right hand coming around because he's going to feel that force there. And you're kind of stabbing that shoulder back as he's trying to lean into Oweh, and then simply just takes that right hand. You're going to see he's going to push down and push that outside hand away. See right there? And that breaks the move, and then boom, just bend. So this is just good acknowledgement here. He noticed he has the short corner, so there's check one. He comes up with a pass rush plan to come up with that certain scenario, and you can see right there, Miller's hand is down, and that back foot is now working inwards, creating that open lane. Perfect pass rush to create a short corner and then explode and finish the tackle. I'd like to see this not so high, but I'm hoping what he was doing was going for the ball and trying to get that strip sack, which did come out. You can see right there, ball does come out, and Colton Miller falls on it. So I would assume you see Gardner Minshew right there, doesn't have the ball. Miller, luckily for them, fell on it. We get into the second sack opportunity here. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on this. Let's run it through. This is an unblocked sack. We're not going to blow smoke about this. Terrible play by Colton Miller. He had a really bad game. So obviously the Ravens are going to stack up that right side of the line, and the Raiders are going to, oddly enough, adjust to this. So we have 1, 2, 3 here, and then we have a 1 tech on the opposite side. And so really all the Raiders do, and you can see the center snaps, Andre James works inside. Everybody's just working one man over, but they end up with 2 guys taking on Trent Simpson, nobody taking on Odafe Oweh. So it looked to me like a half-line slide, and the reason I think it's a half-line slide is because you can clearly see the center snap come out this way, and the left guard is also sliding. The only one not sliding is Colton Miller, but you know what? Oweh finished it. So, that's an opportunity where in the past, maybe he misses that sack. I don't know. Not a lot in the pass rush game there for Oweh. Again, don't want to blow smoke about an unblocked sack, but just good to see him take advantage of an opportunity and finish it. Now we see another beautiful pass rush move. This is just your standard club rip, and just this is what I'm talking about. Just different tools in his arsenal, and what I'm seeing is him react to what the tackle is showing him in the pass rush battle. So here, going to be a little bit opposite of that last rep. Colton Miller's out quick, and he squares him up very early, but he creates a bit of an inside here. Plus, there's not a whole lot of protection because it's a play action. So left guard here, you can see right there, he's pulling across the formation, creates a bigger gap here on the inside. So Oweh takes advantage, squares him up. There's that club from the left. So club's going to attack here, and then you're going to see that right hand rip under right there. And then just his ability, and this was really what was so underrated about him always, was the flex in his feet. So his ability to bend. You can see right there as he's kind of blocked by the interior O-line. That's where the other angle would be nice. But he has to bend quite a bit in his ankles to turn that corner and work this way. See right there? And that's what gets him to him. So just the bend is outstanding. That's two, again, one of the reps, not all that special. 2 reps, 2 completely different showings from the offensive tackle, 2 completely different pass rusher showings. It's just, this is a different Odafe Oweh. We weren't seeing this much nuance in the pass rush game early in his career. Was really a speed demon. Now we're seeing more, converting speed to power, using that pass rush arsenal, club rip, rip under, all that good stuff. He's even used a couple rip overs, where it's basically he's going to rip down on one hand and then swim over to get into that hand that he just ripped down on. So just, overall really solid pass rush development here. And now Kyle Van Noy is going to show us exactly what bend is. So he's going to rush out here from the Sam spot, and again, just pushing those feet away. You see Travis Jones attacking in, or pushing those hands away. So he's just going to short corner the tackle here. And what I like is you're going to see from this inside hand right here, as he's noticing he's got that short corner, because this is not a good position for the tackle. We don't want to be backpedaling. We got a narrow base. Van Noy notices this, and he's going to swipe up on that hand right there. See how he just throws it away? Where is it? Right there, attacking the limbs. And you can see that right hand, you're going to see his white glove pop up. His right hand's going to come up like this as he rips under right there, and then finishes with Travis Jones coming in well. Travis Jones had a hell of a game. Check back later if you guys are interested. I'll be doing a Travis Jones video just to take a look at his game. Now is Kyle Van Noy's other sack, and again, just pure quickness here. He's just too fast for the right tackle. And again, we're going to push those hands out of the way. So as he gets in there, a little bit lack of leverage. We see that narrow base again. He's just going to push double hand swipe right there, push those hands away. And then again, similar to what I just talked about with Oweh, his ability to bend that corner right here. He's got to plant that right foot and bend right around. That left foot and bend right around. So he just bends that arc, no problem. Then I threw in a couple of pressures here from Kyle Van Noy because he had a really impressive game in this one, playing with one eye. Again, we're just going to attack that hand. We're slow out of our stance. We're narrow. And again, we're going to use that inside hand now, and we're going to push down on that wrist. This is the biggest difference I've noticed with Chuck Smith, is the way the Ravens pass rushers are attacking the limbs, going for the wrists, going for the arms, knocking them down. So he's going to push that wrist down and then create that opportunity to bend, and it's going to force a little bit of pressure there with Travis Jones also helping out. And then one last look. Same thing here. Just a little bit of speed to power conversion. Going to work that outside shoulder, read the QB in the pocket, and then continue outwards. Force that throw away. Get a little QB hit in there too. So that's a little bit of what I wanted to show from this Ravens pass rushing group. Overall, I'm just super impressed with what they're showing. I think sky's the limit with Odafe Oweh playing this way. 2 really solid back-to-back performances. We're seeing the nuance in the pass rush game. It's all the things we wanted to see out of Odafe Oweh's development, obviously. And this was a funny game. He went from, being the pressure merchant but not getting sacks. He only had 3 pressures last week and all 3 were sacks. So it's one of those things where I saw someone say something about like, it was nice to get the sacks, but there wasn't consistent pressure. It's like, we got to get to the point where, we're getting both. We're getting consistent pressure and we're finishing our sack opportunities. But it's good to see Odafe Oweh come out here and do that. And it's good to see Kyle Van Noy brought back for year 2, obviously going with Van Noy over Jadeveon Clowney. Seeing that production out of him, seeing him play through that orbital bone injury. Just, a real savvy vet. Love to have him here. Hit that like button if you guys enjoyed this breakdown. Hit subscribe if you're new here. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. Peace out, everyone.